It's that time of the year, ladies and gentlemen, where the fixtures have been released, and Sunderland fans, for the first time in 9 years, we are going to be witnessing our Premier League fixtures for the first time. Honest opinion, it's a mixed bag. I mean, it's obviously what we were going to expect. With us back being in the Premier League, obviously no longer we're playing fucking Stoke twice during Christmas, or fucking Bradford City on Boxing Day. We know we're actually playing some proper football teams, and there's definitely parts of the season which are better than the others. But we're going to do what we do every year. We're going to sit down, go through the fixtures, give my overall thoughts and opinions, that should be it's just a fun video, just reacting to the fixtures. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into this. So starting off in August, and to be fair, I don't actually know if we've been given. I don't think we could be possibly given a better start to the season, because honestly, even through to like October, our first 9 games are pretty alright. So our first game back will be at home. We are at home for the first weekend, because I believe the main reason why, I'll get into that in a little bit, is because of the Rugby World Cup, which the Stadium of Light is being one of the venues for that for some reason. I don't know why. Rugby's not really a huge thing, or in this, but Sunderland I don't believe Sunderland have like a proper like professional rugby team. So yeah, that's it really. But West Ham is our first game back in the Premier League, and it seemed like everyone thought it was going to be Bournemouth. I don't know why, like everyone just assumed we were playing Bournemouth at home first. I believe someone said it, like someone on Twitter who's usually in the know, and he's usually quite right with these things. Said we had Bournemouth first, but clearly now we've got West Ham home first. Yeah, it's alright, it's not too shit. I mean, to be fair, like I'm actually happy that we got West Ham first rather than Bournemouth, because who the fuck wants to play Bournemouth first? First came back in the Premier League in 8 years, and we're fucking Bournemouth. Christ above. They've got Burnley away, which again, could have been better, I suppose. Obviously we played Burnley last year, so we've got to play the promoted teams at some point, haven't we? So I suppose hopefully Wilson this door will have a bit of redemption for that one. And then we end off August with Brentford at home, which again, not the most interesting one ever, but it's not too bad. We've been given some winnable games here, and I know we've still got 2 months until the season starts. But honestly, we could have been given like a much worse start. I mean, like Burnley in particular, they've been getting a fucking horrible start to the season. So I'm not complaining at all. I know it sounds like I'm joking, with the teams, but to be fair, with August, that's not a bad start at all. It's a winnable month, Like if we come out of August unbeaten, maybe with a win in there, I'll be satisfied. Let's be honest. Going into September, where we're playing all 3 European teams in September, Crystal Palace, Aston Villa and Nottingham Forest, but thankfully this is when the European fixture list starts to come into play. So it's actually a pretty good time to play these teams, because I think with Palace and Forest in particular, when it's their first seasons in Europe or back in Europe after such a long time, they'll be wanting to make a good start. So it's probably a good time to actually play these clubs in September. So yeah, again a pretty solid start. Nothing too outrageous there, which is pretty good. It's when we get into October where we get our first taste of the proclaimed Big Six. Even though I don't even think a Big Six exists anymore, really. Man United away, so we're going to Old Trafford on the 4th of October, or that weekend, before the international break. They've got Wolves at home, and then Chelsea away, Stamford Bridge being our final game of October. So yeah, October is where we'll start to see a bit more of an edge, but again, it's still not awful. Obviously, we don't know how Manchester United are going to do it in the Premier League next season. Will Enzo Maresca still be Chelsea manager by the time we play them? Who knows? So yeah, again, not a bad start whatsoever. November is where even still November is still not bad at all. Everton at home, Arsenal at home on the on Remembrance weekend. So again, not too bad. Then Fulham away, but then finally Bournemouth at home on the 29th of November. So even still, our first 13 games of the season, I think really it's only really Chelsea and Arsenal who are our biggest tests, really, because again I don't know what state of play Man United are going to be in this season. So honestly, you know what? First 13 games, that's not bad. That's a decent start. I'll be honest. However, that soon doesn't last, because we get into December. Holy shit! So we've been given a good start to the season. Fair enough. But then the Premier League gods, like the people who are in charge of making the fixtures, they'll be like, yeah, Sunderland fans, you're not going to have a fucking good Christmas. Starting off, Liverpool away. Fair enough, I had to play with Liverpool at some point. 3 days later, Man City away. So we literally play at the Anfield and at the Etihad in a 3-day span. Then, weekend after, Newcastle at home. Our first derby, our first league derby in nearly a decade. Then, yeah, brilliant. Then after Brighton away, mixed bag. Then our first game after Christmas. There's no Boxing Day games, which is a shame. That's disappointing, but it is what it is. Leeds at home, yeah, they'll have some spice to it, I'm sure. And then to end off 2025, because what's worse than having Liverpool, City, Newcastle, and Leeds in a 5-game span? Fucking Man City again. Because why the fuck not? Why the fuck? Why are we playing Man City twice in fucking 3 weeks? No, 4 weeks, pretty much. That's basically 4 weeks. 4 weeks we've got Man City twice, and Liverpool, and Newcastle, and Leeds. Dear God, like Burnley, I've got a pretty tough opening 6 fixtures. I think these 6 fixtures fucking trump them, completely trump them. And I think Leeds as well. And I think speaking of Leeds, I think Leeds' Christmas period is quite tough as well. So by the time we play each other on the back end of December, we'll both be completely fucking ruined. Oh my God, that is fucking vile. That's minging that. Jesus Christ. Then heading into 2026, we've got Spurs away, Brentford away, Crystal Palace at home, West Ham away, Burnley at home. So we've got 3 London away days in January, which is honestly, God help any of the fucking all our fans who make these trips, because fucking hell, it's gonna be an expensive one, especially right after Christmas. Palace at home as well for a 4th London team. We've got 4 London clubs in a row, 3 of them away. Fucking hell. And then we end January also on my birthday weekend, Burnley at home. Which is funny because I believe in 2015 we played Burnley at home on the 30th of January as well. And for those wondering, my birthday on the 1st of February. So it's same again. It's just 11 years later. Who would have thought? Then February, again, is literally just the exact same as November, really. Arsenal away, Liverpool at home, Fulham at home, Bournemouth away. So we've got Arsenal, Liverpool within 5 days, which that's just mental. It really is. And then our run-in, our final 10 games of the season. We've been screwed over here. My God. March, Leeds away. It could be a 6-pointer, game relegation 6-pointer. Brighton at home, Newcastle away. And I believe, I'm going to do some quick Googling here. I believe when we played Newcastle at St James's Park on the 21st of March, I believe that will be 10 years. Almost 10 years to the day since we last played them at St James's Park. I'm going to quickly have a look here. Yeah, no, literally was. So, the last time we played Newcastle in a league fixture at St James's Park was the 20th of March, 2016. It will be almost nearly a year to the day when we last played them at St James's Park, where we go there again for the next meeting at St James's Park, because obviously we played them at home in the FA Cup a couple of seasons ago, and then obviously we've got them home first in December. So yeah, literally will be almost 10 years to the day when the two clubs will last play each other at St James's Park, it's pretty crazy. I don't know what. I just thought I'll point that out. I thought that was a pretty interesting fact. And then yeah, who knows if things have gone horribly wrong this season, Newcastle could send us down. So yeah, they began payback for what happened in 2016 again when we set them down. So hopefully we're not out of it by then, please. Then April, Spurs at home, Villa away, Forest at home. So you're playing these three in the height of the European race. It could have been better. And then May, Wolves away, again a potential relegation 6-pointer should both teams still be in it at that point. Man United at home, Everton away. So our final away game is against Everton, which I believe I just saw a post from Everton saying that it will, so on the 17th of May will be on what would be Bradley Lowry's 15th birthday, which I don't think you could have made that any better. And I believe that's as an FA Cup weekend as well. So that should still be on the 17th, because I believe the 16th will be the FA Cup final, which is why I wanted to play on the Sunday. So it probably won't get moved, which is brilliant. So yeah, I'll have a away game against Everton, 17th of May on what would have been Bradley's 15th birthday. You couldn't have written it better. That's gonna be a fucking emotional one for all the fans on the ground there, I'm sure. And then our final game on the 24th of May. Chelsea at home. Honestly, I swear we always play Chelsea on the final day. We always do. Like 2009, we played them on the final day, and Nelka got a hat trick and a 3-2 win for Chelsea, but we still stayed up. And funny enough, Newcastle went down. Funny. 2014-15, Chelsea away on the final day at Stamford Bridge. They won 3-1. Next year, 15-16, it wasn't the final day, but it was our final home game against Chelsea, and we won 3-2 in a thrilling game. And then the following year, 16-17, Chelsea were final day, we lost 5-1, John Terry's final game. So yeah, we just love playing Chelsea on the final day, it seems. So there are our fixtures for this one. I know I've rambled on a little bit for this video. It's just a quick reaction video, just for our fixtures. Again, all in all, it's not bad. I mean, I think, looking at it, August, September, October, November, January and February are probably your best months. December's a fucking killer, by the way. Like, they're just hell-bent on ruining our Christmas. They really are. March could have been better. It's not awful, but I think it's just the types of games that are in March is not amazing. April and May, like there's just, the running is just fucking rock solid. It's just a really, like, you know, we're going to be playing, you know, Spurs, probably still playing something, Villa, probably still have something to play for. Forest will, Wolves probably will, I'd imagine, and Chelsea as well. So yeah, it could have been better, the running, let's be honest. So yeah, it is what it is. We'll have to wait and see what happens at that point. But yeah, that's it for these fixtures. Let me guys know your thoughts for the video. Who are you most looking forward to next season? How do you think we'll do next season? Do you think we'll start off well? Do you think we'll end badly? Do you think we'll lose all 6 games in December? I'll have to wait and see. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all next time.